thank you all so much for coming out this afternoon. When I was first told that I was going to be going first, the first thing I tried to do was think of something funny to say about going first. And frankly, I really have nothing, so I apologize for my lack of humor. Hope that doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. Okay. But since I am going first, Stephen already gave a quick description about what the Vice President of Development does. And essentially it oversees class officers as well as freshman forum. I know that not all of you have studied in depth the Code of Laws, but a few of us up here that are running for some positions have. And I've had the opportunity to work with a focus group with SGA, working to rewrite the Code of Laws and help outline some things for expectations for class officers. And also, we mulled over the idea of the title of Vice President of Development and what that really means. Maybe we should change the title, just kind of like, what does it do? So whenever I was thinking about it, I was like, what does development mean? And to me, it means growth. And growth does happen here in college. It happens here at Samford. And I love seeing how people individually grow here once they find their niche on campus, and it's usually whenever they're involved in an organization and really can grow through that. Although I am involved in a lot of campus activities, I've definitely found my niche here in SGA, and I've loved doing that and serving the class of 2017 as class vice president. And if I was elected as Vice President of Development, I would fulfill the duties of overseeing freshman forum and class officers, to the very best of my ability. So I believe that these positions in SGA are very vital to the reputation of SGA and the overall function. Freshman forum is definitely sort of a stepping stone for students to get involved in SGA and SEB. And some of us up here, I think it's very fitting that Juliet and I are running for an SEB position, because that's really what Freshman Forum is about, is getting students plugged into campus involvement, and especially here in SGA. And I think that's really cool that we're doing that. So, another thing about Freshman Forum is you're able to develop really meaningful relationships and make some great connections. My Freshman Forum mentor, unfortunately, isn't here, but she's the current Vice President of Development, and she's served as a great role model and mentor through that, and I really think it's important that we keep fostering those relationships through Freshman Forum. When I first stepped foot on Samford's campus, I felt at home even though I literally knew no one. I remember walking up to strangers, and some upperclassmen were offended and annoyed that I was just going up to them, but because I just assumed everyone was a freshman, and asking them to vote for me for VP, but it was definitely worth it, and I've loved serving the class of 2017 as Vice President. And so overseeing class officers, like I said, is part of that. So I do have experience with that. One thing that we do require for class officers is breeding class unity, and I think that's great, and we should continue with that. But another thing that I would like to change is to really breed SGA unity through all the branches of SGA. So from SAC, SJC, Freshman Forum, Senate, and everything like that, all really unite. We do meet once every fall for a joint session, but I think it'd be really cool if we could add some things for that and really make it cohesive and increase communication between those branches. I've had the opportunity to represent West Campus on Senate this year, and I've really been able to see another branch of SGA and how it all really works together. So one reason people are drawn to Samford is a sense of community, and this can be found in many different campus activities, and I find it very prime here in SGA. So my goal as Vice President of Development is ultimately to bring this feeling of unity and community to Student Government Association and new students who will be the future of SGA. I want people to love Samford as much as I do and have the same feeling towards SGA, and if I am elected, I will do that. Thank you, and Geis for Geis.